Hello, hello! Welcome back to more Pokemon Black. Last video, finally beat the game. And we were also told that we should head off to Black City, which is just off in this direction. However, when I played this game way back in the day, I didn't actually listen. I was already headed in the direction of Opaloosa, and you can continue further when you beat the game. So I originally went this direction. So that's actually how I'm going to play this. We'll still end up in Black City, obviously, which is going to end up with things like Poke Transfer Lab that I can't even use and I don't think is even functional in the actual console version anymore. The Marvelous Bridge, all that stuff to later. But there's a lot of stuff to look forward to. And there's also a moment where we can actually go in the water as well over here. Go under the water even, we can actually dive. But first things first, I actually do want to be here in Nimbasa because I picked up something last video and I don't intend to keep it. I happened to pick up a Rage Candy Bar. Don't get me wrong, I do like the dude, and it's really wholesome that he's got his own little thing going on for him. Where did I pass it already? Oh, it's over here. Okay, it's basically a potion, but you can actually sell it here. And you can get 6,000 for it. If you sell it elsewhere, I think you only get like $100. So this is actually a massive increase for this. Also, the sign bulletin board thing in here said there's a mass outbreak on this route. So I'm going to see what that mass outbreak is. Oh god, it's Smeargle. Never mind, I don't care. Also, before I just immediately head off to the east, I got rid of Surf on Racco, kind of in preparation for getting Dive eventually. But because I will eventually need to, come to bodies of water and still have to surf, I'm gonna teach it to Torty. I decided to put Queen in the box, only because she is the most underleveled, and with, having already beat N and Getsus, and both of them were in their 50s, mid 50s, and my highest level is still under level 50. I think actually Lilo might be the highest level, 49, maybe Lumos. I don't know what level you are. Queen is I think too far behind to really keep up and really get any experience without having to divvy up the experience. It's kind of a downside to having, well, 6 Pokemon on a team. You kind of struggle a bit in terms of getting the experience without having to set aside a whole bunch of time to grind, which I kind of can't do. But hey, at least Torty gets to come along for the ride. Yeah, that's the outbreak bulletin thing I saw earlier. I don't think I've actually even bothered to come onto this route. I don't know if we even were able to. I know... Huh? Something in French. I cannot read French. Ma memoire. Something about your mom's memory, I think? I don't know. Okay, I don't think that we are actually supposed to be here this early on, because that was level 65 Pokemon, and I led with level 44. I am 20 levels underleveled. I shall still proceed. Well, holy crap. How bad are the wild Pokemon out here? Hello. 48. That's actually not too bad. That's actually... I say that it's not too bad, but it's literally the same level as some of my highest levels in my team. I mean, I guess I could knock some of them out for experience, but I don't want to. I'll just put a little up front and use a repel instead. Hopefully she's high enough level to actually repel away wild Pokemon out here. I guess not. You know what? I just remembered something. In my bag, I have a rare candy. I have 2 of them, okay. Well, I am actually okay with giving one to Lilo. Absolutely impressive, being able to sweep N's team like that. So, yeah, you can have one, you deserve it. +4 special attack, well deserved. 145, wow, okay. And I think I'll give the other one... Well, let me check what the experience levels are at before I just waste one. You need exactly 3 experience to level up, so I will go ahead and give it to Racco since you still need like 6,000, I think. And my last rare candy. I mean, I'm still gonna struggle against the trainers on the route, but at least I don't have to worry about the wild Pokemon pissing me off. I can't waterfall yet, unfortunately. I didn't actually mean to push A. I guess that's one way to get around the trainers. Sure. What is this? Hello. That's a website. There's an awful lot of nothing around here. I mean, I found your home and you, so like, okay, self-deprecating, I guess. Okay, and it's heavily raining. I think I know what this might mean. Don't think this is the encounter I was expecting, but I'll still see if I can find it. I'm a little bit concerned too. I don't really know how the roaming encounters work in this game. I never actually caught tornadoes. Like, actually ever. I hear ripples. It's kind of hard to see on the screen. Well, I guess I missed my chance somehow. That was weird. That only lasted for like maybe 3 minutes. Anyways, I don't really know how the random or the roaming encounters work in this game. If they actually fight you or if they try to run away, first chance to get. If I had to guess, they probably run away. I forget what bridge this is. Right, Village Bridge. How do I get down here? Oh, I would have to use waterfall. I think you actually have to have the HM waterfall to go down waterfalls too. So I can't do it yet. But yeah, if I actually came across... I think it is tornadoes in this game. I wasn't really paying attention when they were talking about the Pokemon, to be fair. I think the sprite looked like tornadoes. But yeah, if I came across that one, I would just use the Master Ball because I don't like having to deal with the roaming encounter. Immediately run away and trying to track it back down again and wasting an entire hour running around in circles trying to find it. Village Bridge. I think there's... Yep, there we go. Way to actually walk around and go underneath the bridge, find items, talk to other people. Isn't there like a hidden room or something underneath there? Maybe there is. I can't remember. Hey, guy. Fweet, 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 fweet. How musical. Are there any items out here? There are. I'm standing on one. I will take the HP up. And there's more. Even better. If you kind of want an idea of how much experience you kind of lose, the more Pokemon you actually have to try to train. I think when I first played this game, I had 4 Pokemon that were really part of my team. Just because I noticed that's what everybody else was using. So I'm like, you know what, let's see if there's anything to this. And I managed to have decent coverage. I still struggled, but, you know, my levels were actually keeping up with everybody else in the game. And then by the time I got to the Pokemon League and beat the game, I was probably like maybe 4 or 5 levels over leveled. I just got out of that wild encounter with 2 wild Pokemon that were almost level 60. I didn't realize that I was losing that much experience as I try to raise a full team. Because I remember still being on par with the wild Pokemon as I progressed through Opaloosa, so... Yeah, I basically lost around 10 levels for everybody. Interesting. Holy crap, I just had my entire team get cleaned. This scientist has an Amoonguss, and I led a Lilo. And I'm not gonna lie, it's actually kind of satisfying to immediately put a Pokemon to sleep, like Amoonguss. when it's known for using 100% accurate spores all the time. But yeah, being able to put it to sleep on the same turn that the scientist lady uses an X special defense means that I get kind of an extra free turn. Unfortunately, you can't really set up when the Pokemon goes for Clear Smog and puts you to sleep the same turn that it wakes up, so you can't do anything, and then you're going to start struggling because you have to waste a turn trying to switch, and then you have to deal with the RNG of the opponent just spamming Spore all the time. I can't get onto the land here. Hello? Free calcium for my high special attack team. Sure, why not? I'll give it to Lumos since you're stuck being a jolly nature. And I guess HP up, same thing. You're a ghost, you have no health anyway. Had to go back and heal. Wasn't expecting to get absolutely demolished. I knew there were trainers here, but again, I didn't realize how underleveled I was. I could have just gone through Nimbasa and gone on to the Marvelous Bridge and followed the direction that the game told me to, but I kind of wanted to reminisce, and I'm being punished for it. I have no one to blame but myself, I guess. I saw the item down here. Just a full heal. Absolutely will take though. Better than like a paralyzed heal or any of those. Since I'm getting full heals and I can just buy those, I tend to just sell all the other items I don't need. Oh, that's actually kind of useful. Who can learn that besides Lilo? A whole bunch of Pokemon. Actually, good coverage too. Sure, I'll teach it to both of you, I think. And of course, I'm gonna also teach you to Lilo. And I think I'm gonna get rid of Petal Dance. I do like the high power of this move, and it's pretty useful considering 100 accuracy. But I don't like being locked into a move, and then I get stuck being confused, and then I have to deal with the RNG, because that's never fun. In fact, Lilo only died during the fight against N because I was locked into a move, got confused, and then hit myself in confusion, and then died. So it's a good move. It was responsible for sweeping as far as I was able to. Oh, this is 80 in this game. Right, I forgot I got buffed later. I think it's 90 in later gens. It's just a variation of Psychic, Earth Power, Shadow Ball. They're kind of all the same move. Anyways, getting rid of Petal Dance. I also taught it to Leviary in place of Air Slash. Don't really know how I feel about that one. I think Air Slash might even be better just to have flying coverage. Psychic coverage isn't as good as it used to be way back in the day. Like, I don't know why I decided to run near a trainer. Anyways, way back in Gen 1, Psychic used to be good, but I also taught it to Lumos instead of Sunny Day. I haven't really used Sunny Day all that much, so... Are you racing these Pokemon all alone? No, I got about 200 people that are watching me. Share this berry with the precious Pokemon. Ooh, Citrus Berry. That's actually kind of nice. Pokemon Daycare on Route 3. If you leave the Pokemon there, you may find an egg. That's how breeding works in this game, yes. Jeez, you know I'm struggling when I feel a little bit threatened by a level 47 Sunkern on this route. Lacunosa Town. Bro, just listen to how upbeat the music is. I love the music in this place. Holy crap, it's so good. I also like this town. The sign, I think it's over here. Saw when I was running around in circles. Methodical and orderly. I think in the Japanese version, it actually says methodical and orderly like a woven net or something like that. Which is actually a reference kind of to the town's name, which is, that's a bridge, which is based on Cirrocumulus lacunosus clouds, which are shaped like a woven net, which is kind of also a reference to the design of this town. which is supposed to have all these super high walls all over the place, which is, I'm not sure which NPC. I think it's actually inside of one of these buildings. The entire town is supposed to be designed, as you kind of learn in the next sequel games, to be designed to protect against Kirim. Behind our Lacunosa town, there's a big hole in the ground. That hole, way in the past. I'm so tired. That hole, there was a big crash down. Inside was big, scary, really scary. Yeah, you can't really get too much out of old people sometimes. At night, a scary monster comes out of the big hole. So you have to go home and be good. What are they teaching this child? What the hell? My Pokemon is always running off to go play on its own, but it always comes back before dark, so I guess it's okay. There's a security guard in the Pokemon Center talking about coming back before dark as well. This is Lacunosa town. Here, everyone lives according to the rules, from the moment they awaken to the time they go to sleep. And everybody seems to be asleep right now. I mean, to be fair, it is 8:30 p.m., so it is technically night as recognized by the game. But it's only 8:30? Why is everybody already asleep? Speaking of big hole in the ground. Route 13. Can proceed. She is sort of paying attention. Not right now. I could cut. Does it take me anywhere? Well, Rocco doesn't have surf anymore. That'll do. Free item. Actually, they're not exactly worth teaching cut for, but sure, thanks, I guess. Couldn't even cough up an elixir. That guy could have seen me, but he didn't. I don't remember coming down here before. What's down here? Anything useful? I think I was probably a trainer. Oh, I think you actually come this way. I think this is actually the normal way I think you're supposed to go. I think this is the route, pathway, I guess, the direction you're supposed to head in the sequels. I think you actually encounter a legendary on this route somewhere over here. Hello. You're not a legendary. While we watch the beautiful scenery, let's have an exciting Pokemon battle. Please don't say that while you're watching kids running in circles. That's creepy. Eesh, I'm able to beat the trainers, but I'm not really able to do it well. Definitely struggling. Trying to find where the giant chasm is actually located. Can I not walk over here? What? Why? Is there something blocking my path that I cannot see? I am confusion. It is very clearly a walkable area. Never mind. Not entirely sure how to get to... Okay, there's too many items on this beach. I'm not entirely sure how to get up to the giant chasm. Everything seems to be blocked off by a whole like line of rocks and everything. Whole bunch of free items though. Yeah, everything is blocked off by rocks. I don't remember how to get up north. Did I actually find it? Okay, it's just a sort of visible, almost not easy to see. It's kind of hard to tell when you can't see what's actually a walkable space in this game. I don't actually think I want to teach strength to anybody. Now that I know where to go to get to this spot, it's actually not that far away from that strength puzzle. Giant hole in the ground. Very foggy. And I'm still severely underleveled. I should see if we have any hidden items here. We do not. Giant hole we cannot see. Cannot walk anywhere either. I should also put up a repel, but I'll do so inside the cave. Immediate item. Before I take any more steps, I also only have like 9 left, so I gotta be careful. I'm guessing this rock. Extra money. Sell it to the food lady. Now you could be a gem, you could be a stone. I think I might actually want to teach strength, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. after Torty can actually just learn it. That was kind of convenient. I wasn't paying attention. I tried to teach it to Rock Lee like I had it last time. Free item. Star piece. Excellent. That probably sells for a lot from the ore guy. Oh, and the dust cloud went away. I should have probably encountered that first. I also just realized I went through that whole long stretch that probably had a bunch of hidden items. Of course it did. Still sellable. And unfortunately, extra drill. Luckily, though, you're only level 49, so it's actually kind of easy to run away. More items. A lot of star pieces in here. It came from outer space. Obviously. Like, who's actually the one that put these items behind these conveniently placed boulders? I've always wondered that about this game. Holy crap, that's actually really expensive. Most expensive item in the game, other than the relic items. That's for a later video. Right, can't surf on the edge of water for some reason in these games. This is apparently a 1 wide, even though it appears to be 3 wide. I'm gonna ignore you. I think that's the way I was supposed to go, but what's down here? Still ignoring you. Don't really like them burning extra steps on the rappels. That was literally the same path. Okay, I'm so glad that I went extra steps, and I still am. Why am I like this? At least I found the exit. Probably an item I missed somewhere back there. Where's defog when you need it? See, now here's some max elixirs. Why couldn't I have one of those earlier? Oh, geez. It came from outer space. Okay, level 60s. This is getting dangerous. Isn't there a row of trees here that's supposed to be walk-throughable? I think it's like back here somewhere. Don't really know if I can get anything out of walking through the trees. What I need to be doing is avoiding the grass. I'll pick this up. Avoid the grass, immediately walks through it because item. Think I can avoid, hopefully, grass tiles. Damn, I want that item. Gimme. No. How to walk through walls. Yeah, I can't get back there. Can I get through here somehow? Are these walk-throughable? Damn. I'm kind of scared to jump ledges. This is actually a difficult maze. The fog doesn't help either. What? An intentional perfectly cut scream. How do I get up here? That's what the what's about. The only path is blocked by a ledge? Bruh. Well, encounters are kind of annoying. Thankfully, for some reason, all the space Pokemon are super slow, so I can easily run away. Do I dare even see what you are? Yeah, just nod no for 6,000 experience. And a full heal. How do I get up here? TMO3 Psyshock. Kind of useful. I think that uses the physical defense instead of special defense when calculating damage. I saw an item over here. Or was it? This way, I think. Bruh. It's also annoying having 2 different types of grass to try to avoid. Found the item. Kind of worth it, considering how many times I keep getting obliterated out here. I think this is the beginning, isn't it? Man. Is there a prerequisite to this? I can't even remember. Free experience, why not? Yeah, I think I made it back to the stairs. Oh, there's an item here. Carbos. For my speed heavy team, everybody wants to be a jolly nature. Let them be fast, I suppose. I am so lost, holy crap. I accidentally jumped the ledge. I didn't want to jump the ledge. I wanted to grab the item. I did it again. Why? No. Okay, I think I made it back to the same spot. 9 bajillionth time lucky, you think? Now, how do I get to that item that I saw earlier? I'm ignoring you. I have more important goals. Finally, I can receive item. And it's a good item, too. Holy crap. I don't think anything can actually learn that, though. I mean, Delivery can. Torty can as well. Racco, don't know if it's worth teaching you. But yeah, I don't really need Energy Ball on every single Pokemon. Just several of them. While getting lost repeatedly in this forest, I think I found a possible path I haven't searched before. I think there might be an item over there or something. But it's also more ledges, so I don't want to take that path yet. Try to take as few steps, even though that was not as few steps as possible. To this tall grass where everything is, for some reason, level 60. I even have a repel up. Kind of useless. Not gonna lie. I think this is the way. Lilil is getting to be stupidly over-leveled. She's already level 55. That's 2 Clefairies. Like, everything, for some reason, wants to be level 65 almost. My next highest is like 45 Delivery, 49 Racco. Nothing else is even level 50 yet. But I can come in across a bunch of Solrock and Lunatone, which is kind of nice to go for using Giga Drain. I can keep myself healthy, and it's super effective damage. Get like 3,000 experience off each one of those. Thought I just walked through that rock for a second. Oh, wait a minute, I can go over here. Probably would have been able to spot this easier earlier if I didn't have so many stupid encounters every 5 seconds. But oh, I forgot about this. This is the prerequisite that I was looking for. I forgot about the reaching the middle of the forest and everything turning to snow. But yeah, the encounter rate in this game is kind of absurd. Didn't realize how much I take for granted with newer games until I go back and play an older game and have to deal with random encounters. So here, I meant to push the start menu and save, and also move Delivery up to the front. There are Pokemon in here too. Of course there are. Okay, I'm gonna actually save right next to your face. And same thing as last time, and with all the other encounters, I'll try to capture it without using the Master Ball. But if it outspeeds everybody and completely sweeps, then I might just toss it. I prefer to save it for Tornadus, but 75, okay, you're higher level than I thought you would be. I don't know why I thought you were 65 or 70. You are neither. I am in danger. I don't think I outspeed you. I probably just die here. Yeah, I don't know what I can do against this. I just tossed the Master Ball at it. Lilil is the fastest on the team. Unfortunately, though, don't think I can get too much out of sleep against an Ice Dragon type with my Grass type. I can Quiver a few times, I suppose. I don't survive whatever you toss. Sure. Appreciate. I'm pretty sure I just die here. I think that always results in a crit, doesn't it? No? What does that do again? At least I can resist ice types. Even though you probably have freeze dry. What do I do with Megahorn? I have cuts. I don't think that means much. That also dealt no damage. Let's try switching around the team. Put Lumos up front, probably. Rockley probably gets outsped also. And by that I mean definitely. I don't think I can take any attack, unless you just go for Imprison for a stupid reason. I think Lumos also just dies to a Dragon Pulse. I mean, I don't really deal that much damage in return. I have a decent special attack stat, but again, I'm fighting against a Jolly Nature here. Against a Pokemon that is literally 30 levels higher than me. Burn doesn't really give me too much, because I think most of Kyurem's moves are special. I think Glaciate special, I think, well, Dragon Pulse is special. Maybe you got Ice Shard or something? I didn't really pay attention to all the moves. I think that is all the moves I gotta see. Unfortunately, though, without paralyzing it, I don't really get to deal that much damage because it just outspeeds everything. I could try teaching Thunder Wave to a different Pokemon, but I don't think anything else can really learn it that can be viable in this fight. Pressure, etc., etc. I'm just gonna Will-O-Wisp. Do I even survive any of your attacks? I doubt. Didn't think so. Man, I wish I could just terrestrialize in this game. The problem is you can just Dragon Pulse. I already know that knocks me out. And so, therefore, in theory, any Eyesight move you have will just knock me out. Please Imprison. Okay, sure. I may actually have a chance here. I'm super tempted to actually save state. Let's just see if I can get a special defense drop. Nope. And now I die. Sorry, Torty, you have to be fodder here. Maybe I can get some extra paralysis. Didn't get any extra para, but you do have Endeavor. Oh, there's the extra para. So I can actually do something. I don't know what Torty can do. I don't happen to have Endeavor myself, unfortunately. That would actually be super useful here. You pretty much resist everything that I can deal damage with. Screw it, I just use Timer Ball. I kind of need a free switch here, so unfortunately you do have to knock out Torty. I kind of demand it here. Okay, listen. And I have a Sturdy. Now's not the time. Okay. You know what? It actually might be kind of useful to have Torty as like a last second fodder for something. If I need a free switch for some reason. I'll just send it back out to take whatever hit. Even though it probably still knocks me out. Again, I am very underleveled here. Wow, that is so much damage. Even for the level difference, Racco is a little bit tanky, but not in this fight, I'm not. Something out of Brick Break, maybe? Any damage is damage. That is damage. And now I'm dead. Most likely. Very frail. I don't think there's any way in hell I'm gonna be able to survive even with the Quiver Dance up. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try to attempt it though. I am curious. Do I get lucky and you go for a stupid move? Kind of. Here's a second Quiver. And I just avoid Glaciate? Interesting. I might regret that second Quiver though, is the problem. You're only 20 levels, not 30 levels. You know what? I think I'm gonna save state. Yeah, I'm gonna save state. I'm just gonna pick a random number so I don't accidentally overwrite something. 5 slot, okay. I'm curious just to see how much damage this does. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to worry about the save state then, now that I actually know what the damage is. I think I can get away with one more. As long as I don't crit. Please do not crit. I will actually cry. Holy crap. And I actually survived Glaciate. I don't care what anybody says, Lilligant is the best Pokemon of all time. I'm gonna change my profile picture even. If you didn't know, Marshadow is my favorite Pokemon. Oh, I don't actually want to fight. I do want to toss a ball. If I can capture this Pokemon, Lilligant is actually the best Pokemon. Being able to chip it down this far. Also being able to sweep in. Being able to tank a Glaciate. Bruh. Lilligant is the GOAT. Okay, I also have to be very careful not to accidentally send in Televiary because it has Rocky Helmet, and if it goes for something like Endeavor, I'm just accidentally killing Kyurem with my held item. Now the question is, do I want to heal up a Pokemon or do I want to toss balls? Both are appealing. I think I'll actually heal just because of safety. I know what my luck is like in these games. I had to give it to Lilo. And it was fully paralyzed, so I can just give one to Racco. Okay, Racco, hopefully you can just sit here for a second. Hopefully there's no Dragon Pulses coming this way. I like to toss balls now. Don't really know what the timer ball calc is right now, but should be super high. I have been here a while. Doesn't seem to care though. And I die, okay. Not even a pair. Hey, finally got it. Even managed to catch it before I ran out of timer balls. Generates a powerful freezing energy inside itself, but its body became frozen when the energy leaked out. I'm sure some DNA splicers might fix that right up. Give a nickname, I don't intend to. I don't think there's anything else in this cave either. Other than encounters, which are even more threatening when your entire team is dead. And it looks like the force is back to normal. As for Kyurem, ooh, mild nature. Plus special attack minus defense. 220, pretty high. I mean, considering I'm level 75, it's actually kind of fitting. Glaciate, what do you even do? It reduces the target speed stat, so it's basically Icy Wind, but with more breath. Gotcha. Even has the same accuracy. Don't think it hits 2 opponents in battle, probably just 1. I don't actually know though. Dragon Pulse 90? That was nerfed in later gens? I know Gen 5 was the reason why dragons got nerfed into the ground, but interesting. I didn't know that Dragon Pulse as the move got nerfed. And Imprison. Yeah, none of my Pokemon have these OPS moves. Like, bruh, that's your signature. You really expect Imprison to do anything to your moveset here? But that is literally all I have time for today. I have actually been recording for 1 hour and 40 minutes. This took a lot longer than I expected. Forgot how OP and overleveled everything would be out here. But if you guys are enjoying the series, feel free to drop a like or a dislike. It doesn't hurt my feelings. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, get notified of more Pokemon Black videos. Been having an absolute blast playing this game, and it's also one of the first series I've actually enjoyed going into after the post game, all that good stuff. But until next time, I get to explore a few more towns. So I got Undula and Black City, of course. And I gotta go see what's under the water. I am very curious. I've actually never really gone through the underwater ruins. I just know that there's some super fancy crowns and jewels and cool stuff out there, so I want to see what that's all about. But until then, take care.